Well, back here at home, frustrations are heating up in Port Washington over the future data center there, even as the negotiations over funding are winding down.
Yeah, some big-time flare-ups tonight. Dozens of people speaking out against the plan at tonight's latest Common Council meeting. But the mayor insists it will not cost the taxpayers anything. Adam Reif live in Port Washington for us tonight with the latest on this ongoing saga and what comes next. Adam.
Well, another Port Washington Common Council meeting with an audience so large anticipated they moved it here to a hotel ballroom. On the one side, the city is checking off the final boxes to allow the funding for this project to move forward. On the other side is a very large group of stakeholders doing whatever they can to delay this project.
You idiots. You idiots.
Okay, you're done.
Tempers again ran high at a Port Washington Common Council meeting.
You are finished. You've been warned.
You are finished.
Walk away now.
The data center is already a done deal after the council previously approved the plan months ago. Then on Tuesday afternoon, the Joint Review Board unanimously approved a tax increment district to fund the infrastructure needed to support the center. Mayor Ted Kneitzke says the city has now met 99.9% of its obligations.
It's a pay-as-you-go TID for the city. It costs the local taxpayer community nothing.
But that's not easing concerns for dozens of people, many of whom again lined up to criticize the plan.
Building something that is not needed or wanted is not wise.
And the process.
How many in this room are concerned on any level about this project?
Hear, hear.
Sure looks like the will of the people to me.
Kneitzke insists the city is sensitive to the worries.
We built almost all of those concerns into our developers agreement or our zoning codes.
To address some of them proactively, the city has an FAQ sheet ready at every meeting to explain where the project stands and what discussions have previously taken place. And Kneitzke says they've been open about the entire process since negotiations began months ago.
So there's a difference between lack of transparency and paying attention too late.
Mike Beester lives in Port Washington and admits there could be some truth to that.
I personally sat on the fence hoping others would step up the fight, and I first got involved 6 or 8 weeks ago when I started feeling more real.
But they're not confident they're making a difference.
Not at all. That's why we keep coming to these meetings and trying to make our voice heard.
Now, there were no funding issues to be had on the main agenda for this Common Council meeting tonight after that committee earlier approved the TID. The only issue that they had to discuss this evening was a private road that's going to be closed that falls inside the data center's property in the future. Natalie and Jessup, it is safe to say, I think, that this conversation will continue.
Yes, safe bet there, Adam, and we will be covering it every step of the way as we have. Thank you so much.